Hey guys, welcome back to another video at Jensen's Reptiles. Today we're going to be looking at king snakes. This is a request from JP Exotics. Hope you like the video, mate. Hope you're feeling good. Right, so this is my juvenile Mexican black king snake setup. He's a right little tiddler. He's just in here at the moment, so I'll show you him. There he is. So you can see he's a really tiny little chap. I'll leave him be for now. So this enclosure is just under 3 foot. I'd say it's about 2.5 feet, maybe a little bit more than that actually, 2 3/4 feet. So he's got a hide over here which is full of substrate because they do quite enjoy burrowing, especially when they're small. They like to kind of get down into the substrate and hide away during the day anyway. At night he's super active. Underneath that hide you can see the probe back here. That's for the heat mat, and that's the thermostat probe there. These Monkfield terrariums have a glass panel in the bottom, so you can stick a heat mat to it without the heat mat having to be inside the enclosure. He's got another little hide over here, which he doesn't use that much. He's mostly in the other one during the day, and then at night he's just happy to be out. So that one, I haven't actually seen him use that ever, so I might swap it out for something different. He does like to hide behind all of this, so he can poke his little head out. And when he's feeding, he'll often hide behind here and come out and grab the food from the front. You can see the terrarium isn't that tall, but because Nacho is so tiny, it's going to do for the time being until I move him into his full-time enclosure, which will be a 4x2x2. So he's got a little branch to climb on. He's got the buffalo skull from Exoterra, the star cactus from Exoterra, a couple of pieces of cork bark just to help with shedding. I kind of give that to all of my snakes. So as they're going over it, shed skin gets stuck to it. The rest comes off really easily. He's got lignocell as a substrate, which you can see is super soft, and I put it quite deep for him, so he can burrow around in there. And then he's got a little water bowl over here, obviously for drinking from, but some snakes do like to sit in their water bowl. Nacho is not one of those snakes. He prefers to turn the water bowl upside down and make a mess. So yeah, that's his enclosure. As I said, it's heated with a heat mat from below. And he's got LED lighting along the back here. This is just that kind of strip lighting that you can buy for the back of your computer or the back of your TV. It's super cheap. You can get a 10-meter roll on Amazon here for, I think, about £4. One word of advice though, if you're going to use this, don't just rely on the adhesive backing. Snakes and sticky tape do not go hand in hand. So run a layer of silicone along the back and then stick it on. It's going to make sure it doesn't fall off, so that's quite important. Temperatures for these little guys, I keep my hot end at around 28 degrees and my cool end sits around room temperature because he's heated with a heat mat, so it doesn't drop below 22 on the cool side because he's in the room with all of the other animals and it's quite warm in here. Humidity wise, you don't really need to go above and beyond to increase humidity unless you live in a particularly arid area. So I would say anywhere between 50 and 60 is spot on. These guys are incredibly similar to corn snakes in their requirements. And same as corn snakes, as he gets older, I'm going to make sure he's got a vivarium that's kitted out with all sorts of things to climb on so he can stay healthy and fit and happy. But as you can see, for a little guy, he's got a lot of space at the moment, so I'm rather content with that for the time being. I will see if he feels like coming out. You can see his little face there. He's so curious, but he can be a little bit shy, so I'm just going to see if he wants to come out so you can get a better look at him. Alright, so there he is. He's not too keen on being out at the moment, so I think he's going to tunnel away under there. He prefers coming out in the evening, so I won't bother him too much. As a side note, king snakes can musk, and that's not the most pleasant thing. This little guy's got me once, and it wasn't the nicest smelling thing to be covered in. but they do that when they're a bit stressed, and I woke him up and he didn't enjoy it, so that happened. But yeah, he doesn't bite, and he's an absolute sweetheart otherwise. But yeah, so that's his enclosure. If you have any questions at all, do let me know in the comments, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. So I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I will be back with another video soon.